What's going on, guys? It's Nick. I just wanted to show you the string of the Clutch 3 X in the blue, royal, excuse me, and black. And it came out nice. Took about 50 rips with this outside using different string configurations, shooter setups, I mean. And I decided to go with the 3 straights. It actually came out to a, well, really nice pocket, sort of like a mid-low bag. Not really like a bag. It has a really nice channel. And let's get it down here so you can see it. So yeah, it's really nice. I decided to put 3 black straights in it because actually, truth be told, this head, when it got sent to me by Warrior, I'm more of the high school spec sort of person, so this head was just a little bit too wide for my sort of tastes, and I know a lot of you guys probably prefer the X spec as opposed to the high school spec. A lot of people like universal spec heads. So this might be a giveaway item. I'm not really sure yet. So I decided if it is going to be, why not maximize the potential of the colors in the head to wrap it all, tie it all together, and make it so that it is college legal, and someone that gets this could potentially just throw it on a shaft and go to town. You know, that's if they play with NCAA rules. Or if somebody likes to play with 3 straights and looking for a decent box pocket, this is actually very well. It'll work out really well for them. So shiny in here that, but actually I'll just throw it down, show you a few other glimpses of it. But some things that I liked about this, some things that I don't, some things that I didn't. What I did like about it was the new face shape. I think that added a little bit of a new dynamic to how these things are going to be strung in the future. For me, if you guys remember the video that I did with the matte navy Clutch X, I was under the assumption that if I could just copy that pattern onto this, I would get that same exact pocket. But obviously that didn't work out because I remembered to myself from the tag that the face shape was different. I mean, the holes were there, all the holes lined up, but it just, when I put that pattern on it, looked a little bit funky, and the channel was a little bit tight. But this one is actually really nice. The channel goes down to, doesn't go all the way down to midpoint like I do with a lot of my sticks. Some people say a lot of my stringings tend to have really, really tight channels, and the reason behind that is I like to pull that 3rd or 4th interlock almost down to halfway point, so that when a person does get a stringing from me, not only is it going to have a tight channel and good hold and all that other stuff they ask for, but as you guys know, when you break in a pocket, all the characteristics, even the mesh, changes. The sidewalls get looser, the shooting strings become a little bit softer, and you know, all that different stuff. So all that stuff comes into play when I'm stringing it, so I figure if someone's going to, you know, pick up a brand new head for the first time, they buy it, and, you know, they throw it on their own shaft. After about, let's say, 50 or so passes on their end, they're going to realize that, you know, it breaks into their sort of preferences. So, but other than that, I think it looks really nice. Like I said, the channel shot looks beautiful. The stringing came up beautiful. I mentioned all the features that this head had on the first video. They did the opposites with the blue and the black on the right, which when it's strung up you really can't see it, so it's not really much of a difference when you kind of zoom in. Yeah, you can see, you know, that it's different there, then it's different there, but I just decided I had to throw black and blue in it to make it, well, to make it look cool. You know, why not? Because it has black and blue in the sidewalls, as you guys can see. The only thing that I noticed about this version, as opposed to previous versions in the past, is the insides of this are very, very much stronger. I mean, I've tried to pinch it myself, you know, just with my hands just to see how stiff it was, and, you know, I didn't notice the middle, you know, starting to crack or anything like that. So that's another good selling point as far as this head. You know, it's going to be on point, and they're not going to get loose on you, which happened a lot with the Clutch 2, which is the reason why not a lot of people bought it. But with this head, I assume a lot of people are going to buy, and once people do have it in their hands, string it up, and test it out, they're going to realize that, you know, this thing is definitely a winner. So, you know, if you're definitely a Warrior guy, or if you're not, you know, try out Warrior, try out the Evo 4. You know, if you're a midfielder, an offensive midfielder, try that head out, and that could, you know, definitely either replace your Stallion or, you know, Lakota if you're one of those types of guys. But if you've always been a clutch type of dude and you've always seen that you always know that the clutch worked for you, this is going to work for you. Just have to pick out the spec that you use. If you like the X, get the X. If you like the high school, get the high school, because they both matter. One's going to be definitely wider, especially with the new face shape. This one's definitely a lot wider. Not as wide as the Revo 3X that I did a couple weeks ago, and I gave away that head. That one was very wide. But this one I can see any type of player using. I can see an attackman using this head, someone that likes to feed, someone that likes to take a lot of alley dodges, outside shots, off-ball person, offensive midfielders, defensive midfielders, even a long stick midfielder would make great use out of this head. It's strong, stiff, versatile, multiple stringing options you can do on this. You can drop the top string and make an Iroquois top. You could even throw a nice traditional inside of it and make it look sweet. And especially for the college players that, you know, are using two different color uniforms, or two different colors in their uniforms, this is something that's going to stand out. So you're probably going to see a lot of Duke players this year using this head. So yeah, I think it looks nice with the black shooters, and the blue jewel at the bottom kind of offsets it. So I don't know, it just looks really nice. I'm just really impressed with it. So yeah, but other than that, I'll just show it off just a couple more little features in the zoom areas. If you guys have any questions for me, feel free to just leave a comment below, and I'll answer them as soon as I can. Just got to get back to making some mesh, and that's pretty much it for the day. So sorry about the sun. Might have to cut that tail off, but I think it looks pretty nice. So, yeah. But that's pretty much it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.